Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how I did my spring nails. I'm super excited to show you how I created these. There's different techniques I had used, so if you are interested, keep on watching. The first thing I'm going to do is grab an orange wood stick and push back my cuticles, making sure that I have them nicely pushed back so I can go in later with my e-file and do some e-file cuticle work. This is just a part of my prep. Then I just go in with a small little round cuticle ball bit and I'll run that along my cuticles, making sure that I'm exfoliating all of that dead skin away from my nail plate. Next, I'm grabbing a fine sanding band with my e-file and I'm just very lightly going over my natural nails, making sure all of that shine is off. Keeping in mind to go super gentle with this step, and you don't want to cause any rings of fire or any heat or anything, as this bit can cause very painful heat spikes if used very harshly. Next, I'm grabbing a nail file and I'm just going to be filing my nails down. I like to file my nails down rather than using a nail clipper. I just find this feeling a lot more comfortable for me and I just find it's a lot faster. And then I'm just going to then grab a cuticle nipper and I'm going to nip away all of the white translucent skin that I see. That's how you know that it is dead tissue and it's not living, so I'm not going to hurt myself, so it's completely safe to remove that. Now going in with my natural round medium nail extensions from Apres Gelx, I'm going to start by sizing them with all my nails, making sure that they fit sidewall to sidewall. Again, if you are in between sizes, you can always customize them to fit a lot better on your natural nail, as these are quite rounded from the cuticles, so I find that for my thumbs, I kind of have to straighten out that bottom cuticle area, just making sure that it fits a little bit more snug. Also, if you're in between sizes, I do recommend to always go in with the bigger size and file it down from there rather than going with the smaller one, just because they can pop off a lot easier. And here I'm just applying a quick coat of some peel off gel. I like this Jelly Fit gel. All you need to do is then apply some cuticle oil and they will pop right off, but they will also last quite a long time if you do not want to pop them off right away. Next, I'm going to go grab my Gelx Prep, and I like to use this underneath my tips because I just find it to be a lot cleaner and faster rather than etching it out with a sanding band or an e-file. I just really have been preferring doing it this way a lot more. I have also seen if you do not have this product, you can go in with some acetone and it should work the same way. All this is doing is making that underside of that nail a lot tackier and stickier, so it has something to adhere onto, so it just kind of replaces etching it out. And then I am of course going to grab some of my Extend Gel. I love this one. I have actually not tried anything else, so this is definitely a favorite of mine because it's the only one I've ever tried. So if you have any recommendations of builder gel you want me to try, then let me know in the comments below. And I'm just also grabbing my gooseneck lamp, which I love. It has made application on myself and clients so much easier. Definitely recommend one of these. It just makes it, like I said, a lot quicker and cleaner. I don't have to struggle around trying to fiddle with a handheld lamp. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my tips. I left all of this in because I really find applying Gelx super satisfying. Like, I love the way the gel, moves around. I love it. Let me know again if any of you are like me and just find this whole process, like watching this process, satisfying. Once I have them all applied, I am going in with a nail file once again, and I'm just going to shape them the way I want and also get rid of that little nub that comes on all of these tips. And I'm just gonna also make sure that I'm making them nice and clean and flush with my side walls. And this is just going to give us a very natural looking nail look, which is definitely my favorite type of nail look. Once I'm happy with how it looks, it is time to now flush the cuticles, and to do so I am using a 5-in-1 fine cuticle bit. I love using this one just because it gets super close to the cuticles, and it is a safety bit, so it's not easy to cut yourself, because when I do my own nails I feel like it's a little bit harder to do. But I've been using this on my clients for acrylic and Gelx, and I have not cut anyone so far, knock wood, which I'm super proud of. Um, and it's just a very nice, gentle, fine bit. I definitely recommend this. I've also talked about this in my must-have drill bit video, which I will leave in the eye above. So definitely go check out that video if you want to know my must-have drill bits that I use in every service. Next, I'm just going in with a buffing block, and I'm going to buff out all of the surface, just making sure that none of that shininess or any of that shine is left. Just because we are going to be using some gel polishes, and gel does not stick on any shiny surface, so we're just going to make sure that we have all of those buffed out and ready to paint. Next, I'm just going to take some alcohol and clean all of that dust off, and go in with my first color, which is Milky White from Ugly Duckling. I love this color. It is on the thicker side. It's more like a builder gel, I would say. It's not very much so like a polish, but it works, and I love this color quite a lot. It's actually like the perfect Milky White that I have found. And I'm just gonna then go ahead and coat that with a matte top coat. This matte top coat is from my recent polygel kit that I had tried, and I actually love this. I like to do nail art on a matte surface because it just feels like it has a lot more grip and it doesn't slip and slide. And for this spring look, I really wanted to go with pastel colors, so I chose a white, a baby pink, and a nice pastel yellow. And I'm going in with a dotting tool, and I'm going to randomly put these little splodges of the color just as a base for my florals. So I'm trying not to be super perfect with them. I want them to be quite imperfect, just so we get a nice messy floral look, just the way I want. Next, I'm going to grab that matte top coat once again and coat my nail, just so I can start making the petals for my flowers. And this time I am trying a very different technique. I've never done this, but I have just seen a lot of videos and a lot of people apply some black gel and then cure it, and apparently the chrome gel will stick onto it without any issue. But I did have an issue. I did not like this method at all. I found that it turned out quite messy, which is something I'm not a fan of. I do not like messy nails, and I just found that this looked a lot messier. So if you do want to recreate this look, I do recommend going in either with some clear gel to do this, like a no wipe top coat, and I find that it's going to be a lot more cleaner, or just go in with a chrome pot gel, which is what I would probably go in with in the future, because I just did not like applying the chrome onto this black after curing, just because there were some spots that were not fully cured and it just smudged. And then there were some spots I feel like that were way too cured and it just didn't have like any stickiness for the chrome to stick onto. So not a fan of this technique, and I will definitely most likely not try it ever again. After struggling with the chrome, I do go in with some caviar beads, and I just place that into the middle just to tie it all together. I just wanted to bring some 3D element into it because I just felt it looked quite flat and I just didn't really like it, especially because I was not super happy with how the chrome turned out. So after applying this, I kind of sort of did like it a lot more. So that's what I went in with, and I am applying 3 into the middle, and I just think it just tied it all in together. And then talking about 3D, I just wanted a full 3D nail, so I'm going in with some hard gel and making these squiggly lines just on the plain nail. There's nothing underneath or anything, so it's just the bare nail, and I'm applying that in a pattern. And I do recommend going in with a thicker gel to give it a nice 3D look. If you go in with like a top coat that's quite thin, you don't really get that same effect. Once you're happy with how it looks, you can go ahead and cure. And then I'm applying a no wipe top coat that I know works great with chrome, just because I know that chrome sticks really well to this top coat. And I'm just going to make sure that it is nice and thin in those crevices because I want to keep that shape. If I puddle on this top coat, then that shape will no longer be there. So then when we apply our chrome, you won't be able to see it, which obviously defeats the purpose of the 3D nail look. So just make sure that you're applying a nice thin layer of that top coat. And I also do wish that I went in with a base color, just as you can see, like the free edge is quite sheer, so I wish I did go in with a base color to make that pop a lot more. Next, I'm just grabbing that baby pink color and applying that on rest of my nails, and I found that this was the most perfect spring color. And I'm finishing it off with some cuticle oil, and this is how they look. I'm super happy with how they turned out. And that is all for this video, and it's how I got my spring nails. I think they look super cute with all of this like 3D elements. It's quite different to what I have ever done. If you did enjoy this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and also do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And if you do recreate this look, be sure to tag me on Instagram, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!